How's it, world? Welcome back to ELWU, your friendly exploring family on a captivating journey around the borders of our beloved South Africa. It's been a while since our last video, as we've been busy capturing the next leg of our travels. But coming back, previously we left behind the windy shores of Gqeberha. Today we're setting our course beyond Port Alfred and East London, taking a delightful detour to the charming village of Chintsa West. As we drive through the Eastern Cape, the landscapes continuously shift, revealing a vast expanse of lush grasslands. Our first pit stop brings us to the picturesque holiday haven of Kenton-on-sea. However, our visit to the sea was but a fleeting hello, for we have a long road ahead of us. Port Alfred beckoned with its unique allure, a highlight along our route to East London. Along the scenic route we encountered countless rivers, gracefully arching bridges, and the convergence of river mouths with the mighty sea. Each of these beckoned us for its own allure, but our mission is still unfolding and we must press onward. As we entered East London, we found ourselves navigating through traffic for the first time in what felt like ages. East London certainly exudes city vibes with its diverse array of buildings. Discovering a pristine beach was a bit of a challenge initially, but after some exploration, we stumbled upon a somewhat secluded beach path hidden behind a hotel. After the long drive we'd had today, the feel of sand beneath our feet was a welcome comfort. Leaving East London behind, the urban landscape quickly transformed into rolling farmlands and quaint homesteads. We're now on the cusp of the wild coast, where development is sparse and families inhabit huts. Our journey towards Chintsa West was a delightful drive through this picturesque countryside. Chintsa West can only be described as a small wonderland nestled beside the sparkling sea. From our camp, the path leading down to the beach meanders through a wonderful forest, where one's imagination can run wild. The beach itself, adorned with a captivating blend of rocks and soft sand, provides hours of pure delight. Even the sandbanks behind the beach offer an enticing wall climbing challenge. Despite the weather not permitting a swim, Our time at the beach was truly enjoyable. Our decision to explore Chintsa West was prompted by the gracious hospitality of a dear friend who made it their home. Our heartfelt thanks go out to Jaco and Stanny Hester for a truly wonderful weekend, filled with art and fellowship. As the weekend drew to a close, it was time for us to bid farewell to Chintsa West. Until next time, our heartfelt cheers to this charming locale. Cheers, Chintsa West. Our next destination beckons us to the coastal town of Port St. John's. I must admit, creating this video was a challenge, as the scenery was undeniably breathtaking, but our stay was marred by unforeseen circumstances. The road leading us to Port St. John's winds inland, treating us to spectacular mountain vistas and glimpses of quaint villages scattered throughout the area. The Wild Coast truly lives up to its name, with bustling towns and captivating landscapes in between. We passed through towns like Butterworth and Tata, each offering its own unique charm. Initially, we had planned to spend a week in Port St. John's. However, upon discovering that the only available camping ground far exceeded our budget, we decided to limit our stay, a choice that would prove fortuitous. As we drew nearer to Port St. John's, we began to witness signs of unrest and protests, only later learning of widespread dissatisfaction with the local municipality. Regrettably, these protests often escalated into violence. Unaware of the full extent of the situation, we continued our journey deeper into the area, blissfully unaware of the challenges that lay ahead. As we continued our journey, the majestic Mzimvubu River flowed alongside, accompanying us on our descent towards the town. The town itself was abuzz with activity, and it became evident that a protest was planned. Sensing the growing uneasiness in the atmosphere, we made the conscious decision not to capture any videos within the town itself. Instead, we felt compelled to venture towards the lighthouse, the furthest point jutting towards the ocean. Our mission remained resolute, to push our exploration as far to the South African borders as possible. The lighthouse, though modest in size, perched high on a cliff, offering a commanding view of the river mouth and the awe-inspiring sea. From the vantage point, the concerns brewing less than a kilometer away momentarily faded into insignificance. Still, we needed to set up camp for the night, bidding farewell to the petite lighthouse. The journey back to the gate was a 500-meter descent, allowing us to savor the vistas at a leisurely pace. Back at the campgrounds, we seized the opportunity to explore the area. We were the sole campers that day, which added an element of excitement and a touch of apprehension, as we could hear the commotion and shouting just outside of the grounds. While we were secure within the camp, we soon learned that these protests typically involved the blockage of bridges and all roads leading into the area. Roads we intended to use the following day to continue our expedition. We remained resolute and continued our exploration of the area. A truly remarkable site teeming with a rich variety of plants and intriguing discoveries awaiting closer examination. For instance, have you ever had the opportunity to witness the captivating transformation of a banana flower into banana? Well, now we can say we have. The area also boasts a plethora of other trees and flowers to admire, including impressive avocado trees bearing fruit. Our campsite, while rustic, exuded its own unique charm, making our stay all the more delightful. To our surprise and delight, we even had some friendly wild geese as our neighbors, and we hope they didn't mind our presence alongside their serene habitat. Yet, looming nearby was the bridge that has been the source of our concern, the gateway to our planned route for the next day, a route often obstructed by protests. But now, it's time to indulge in some Lucas selfies. While we marveled at our surroundings and enjoyed the company of our newfound avian friends, the night was far from restful. Sleep eluded us as cars and buses raced up and down the bridge. During the dark morning hours, the distant drone of a chainsaw echoed, accompanied by the ominous sound of mighty trees crashing into the ground. Later, the chainsaw sounds persisted for a second time. In the early morning hours, vehicles equipped with megaphones urged people to stay home and refrain from going to work as the protest gained momentum. With the first light of dawn, we sprang into action, swiftly packing up our tent in record time. We needed to get out of there, and as soon as the sun's rays peeked over the horizon, we discovered that the bridge was still passable. Just beyond the bridge, we encountered a tree obstructing the road, but also the source of the second chainsaw noise. Someone had cut open a pathway through the branches. With a heavy heart and much to contemplate, we left the area behind. Cheers, Port St. John's. Unfortunately, we did not experience your finest moments. Perhaps someday in the future.